Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Of course, the reverberations keep on happening in respect of the federal government of Nigeria, led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which approved the relocation of key departments of the Central Bank of Nigeria and headquarters of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria to Lagos. One of those who have reacted to this development is former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, Yekini Nabena, who has knocked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for approving the relocation of these key departments of the Central Bank of Nigeria to Lagos, and also the relocation of the headquarters of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria to Lagos. He said that this is an indication, a confirmation that Tinubu never believed in one Nigeria ab initio. And Yekini Nabena stated this in a statement he released to express his dismay about the relocation of these key federal government agencies from Abuja to Lagos. And he made reference to the interview that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu granted to Disney newspaper that was published in 1997, April 11, where Tinubu said that he does not believe in one Nigeria. So Nabena is reminding us about that interview. You can see the screenshot of the interview on your screen, where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, before he even became the governor of Lagos State, where he made it clear that he does not believe in one Nigeria. So Yekini Nabena is using it to draw attention to the fact that what Tinubu has done in allowing these agencies that were domiciled in Abuja to move to Lagos is another reflection, another reminder that Tinubu never believed in one Nigeria. The only thing, according to him, was that he has become president. But Yekini Nabena said that before he became president, he never believed in one Nigeria. And he used that interview as a peg to buttress his point that Tinubu never believed in one Nigeria. And he also went ahead to say that if Tinubu is relocating these agencies from Abuja to Lagos, he has to give concrete reasons. He said he doesn't believe the kind of reason that they are giving presently, because if it is for efficiency, Nabena said that he has other agencies that should be transferred to other parts of the country if it is efficiency. Now let's look at what Nabena said. He said, and I quote, in the statement that he issued, Nabena said, "If efficiency of these agencies is the main reason for the plan to relocate them to Lagos, we from the Niger Delta are also asking that the NNPCL, that's Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, should be relocated to the Niger Delta. NIMASA should also be relocated to Niger Delta. MPA and others, according to Nabena, will be more effective in either Bayelsa, Rivers, or Delta states." Continuing, he said, "In the same way, the Federal Ministry of Mine and Steel should be moved to Kogi State, where we have the Ajokuta Steel Company for efficiency. Continuing, Nabena said, I also believe that the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment should either be relocated to Kano or Anambra State, where trade is done in high proportion. In the same way, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture should be taken to Benue State, the food basket of the nation, he said. That's the end of his quote. So what he's saying is that if it is efficiency that is fueling this relocation from Abuja to Lagos, then NNPC, NIMASA, MPA, and others, they should relocate to Niger Delta, to Bayelsa State, Delta State, or Rivers State. And they talked about that Minister of Mine and Steel should relocate to Kogi State, where you have the Ajokuta Steel Company. And he said that Federal Minister of Trade and Investment should either be relocated to Kano or Anambra States, where they do high proportion of trade. And then Minister of Agriculture should relocate to Benue State, the food basket of the nation. Okay. So that's the direction Nabena is looking at it. And then on a very important note, he reminded the country that the Senate had asked the international oil companies to relocate to the Niger Delta region, to take their headquarters to the Niger Delta region. But these international oil companies, despite the pronouncements by the Senate, they have refused to do so. They remain in Lagos. And Nabena is saying that it is people in Lagos, powerful people in Lagos, that is making them not to relocate to Niger Delta. Okay, the powerful interests. Of course, he didn't mention whether Tinubu was among the powerful interests, but it is a fact that oil companies, the international multinational oil companies, ought to have their headquarters in Niger Delta, but all their headquarters are in Lagos. So you can imagine the agony that the people of Niger Delta pass through, the place where the oil is gotten from. If a Niger Delta young graduate want to work with an oil company in Niger Delta, and he goes to the site where they are drilling the oil and say, I'm a petroleum engineer, I want to work here. They'll tell me, okay, you have to go to Lagos. Okay, you have written your application, send it to Lagos. If they want to interview him, they say, come to Lagos. Okay? And the oil producing communities in Niger Delta have been emphasizing that for efficiency and everything, and for the development of the Niger Delta community, that these oil companies their headquarters should be domiciled in Niger Delta. The Senate agreed with them. The Senate has raised a resolution on that, but nobody listens to them. The oil companies are still based in Lagos, the headquarters, and they pay their taxes in Lagos. That is why you hear that Lagos brag about raising billions of dollars in billions of naira in tax revenue. Tax revenue that ought to have gone to Niger Delta is going to Lagos. So this Nabena is saying, okay, if that is what we want, you are talking about efficiency in relocation of government agencies, then oil companies should also be relocated to Niger Delta, their headquarters. It should be enforced that the oil companies should relocate to Niger Delta. Because the excuses that the oil companies were given in the past was insecurity. But the same insecurity didn't stop them from drilling and exploiting the oil from that region. So that is what Nabena is saying. Okay? Because Nabena is saying, if truly you care about efficiency, why didn't Tinubu push for the oil companies to relocate their headquarters from Lagos to Niger Delta? And of course, the most important hit he had on Tinubu was about the fact that Tinubu, in an interview he granted in 1997, Tinubu said that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria. But you can also go and look at the context he said it. But it's a reminder to all of us that the issue of one Nigeria is always an evolving views. Those who say that Nigeria is an indivisible country today may tomorrow say a different thing, depending on how Nigeria is treating them at any particular time. When Tinubu said it, perhaps it was at the lowest ebb of his own ambition, 1997. At that time, Sani Abacha was president. They have annulled June 12th election and all that. So in that kind of way he was, Nigeria has just happened to him, perhaps, and he now says he doesn't believe in one Nigeria in that interview in question, which I attached these screenshots on this wall so that you can see it as part of the evolving nature of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in his politics. And so that tomorrow, there are those who you think today who are saying they don't believe in one Nigeria. Perhaps tomorrow, if they are opportune to become president, they will say a different thing. So I don't know whether I should take Nabena's position that Tinubu doesn't believe in one Nigeria now. Because now he will believe in one Nigeria. He's the president and everything is working out for him. But at that time, that Nabena is talking about 1997, he actually, according to this report, that is, I put the screenshot on the screen here. He did say that he does not believe in one Nigeria. So is he wrong to say that he don't believe in one Nigeria in 1997? Or is he right? The choice is yours to make. But the fact remains that his action in allowing the movement of all these things is what has generated this debate. And if you read through Yekini Nabena's statement, who incidentally is also an APC chieftain, as you saw in the beginning, is that those agencies and Abuja is symbol of our national unity, and anything that gives the impression that things can be taken away from Abuja and go and put elsewhere in the manner that they are doing it now raises suspicion of somebody who doesn't really care about the unity of the country. But it depends on your own interpretation of it. How do you interpret it? But my take, to be frank, is that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu his administration has not given a concrete reason for the movement the movement of these agencies from Abuja to Lagos. To be frank, they have not really given any concrete reason that is convincing why they are moving these agencies from Abuja to Lagos. And Nabena is also emphasizing on that, because that efficiency they are talking about, if that's the yardstick for the movement, then Nabena is also right. Move NNPC to Niger Delta. Move the headquarters of international oil companies from Lagos to Niger Delta. Do some of these things that Nabena suggested. if efficiency is actually the main factor. But the truth of the matter remains that Abuja has come to stay. It's the center of unity. It is a conglomeration of all that is good and bad about Nigeria. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.